We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. The White Sox are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball consider him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 54 thus far. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
In now, Nick Madrigal. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. What a start. Back-to-back homers from the first 2 batters of the game. 2 batters, 2 solo home runs. Number 25 for him on the year as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the whole crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Stepping in, Jose Abreu. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that. He's driven in several in the last 10 games.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 4th, the left fielder.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. There are certain things that jump out to you and say, this guy's having a great season. Not a good one, but a great one. I look at the runs scored, and he's already scored over 100 runs this season. That's a great season. Only a handful of guys can put up numbers like that each year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Eloy Jimenez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Torres is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Striding into the box, James McCann entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, and he picked up a pair of RBIs in yesterday's ball game as well.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Standing in, Yohan Moncada, and the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 3 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Michael Kopech will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe, has over 250 strikeouts on the season, and if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch-outs in this game here.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal. Only 3 ABs. but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
At the plate, Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down 3-0. At the plate, Leury Garcia, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
In now, Nick Madrigal.
Second baseman, Nick.
He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the 2nd inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Jordan Montgomery enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Luis Robert. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box, Jay Bruce. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Number 25 for him on the year as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, James McCann. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So here's Yoan Moncada as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A two-run job by Yoan Moncada. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as this lead got even wider. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Jonathan Holder is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Holder. Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So here's Jose Abreu. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's in there safely as a run will score on the play as well.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
To the plate now, Luis Robert. To second for one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And the White Sox are out in front, 14-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voit. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's just out.
Hey, with this big a lead, You have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And now a pitch on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
In now is the Yankees DH, Clint Frazier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. Frazier, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Jay Bruce.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy